Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to be here again after a while. So I've actually been quite busy. School has resumed and today I'm going to make a pretty short video. I'm just going to be answering some of the questions that I've gotten recently. I've gotten lots of questions from you and I decided to just compile them. Let me know in the comment section if I missed any question or if I didn't answer any of your questions. Okay, so firstly, I've been asked if you are required to write IELTS. I've been asked that a lot. IELTS is an English proficiency exam, and people have been asking if they should write it before coming to the US. Well, the answer is no, you do not have to write it because Nigeria is an English speaking country. And there are some schools that would probably insist that you write. You just have to send them emails and try and communicate with them to know if you have alternatives. So some of these schools would offer to let you write exams in their school. So they have English exams that you can write already. So that helps. And some of them would waive it for you. Some would ask you to just present your work results, and they'll just look at it to see if you pass your English well. So there are so many options for that way you can save money. Also, I've been getting questions about GRE. For GRE, it depends on the school and the department. So some schools will require you to write GRE, but your department might not need it. So that way someone else in another department might write GRE, but you wouldn't be writing it because your department does not need it. Okay, also with the GRE, it's usually the general test you're supposed to take. So they have subject GRE test and they have general test. Most times it's the general test you take. Okay, they just want to be sure that you know what you are doing, like you are ready for graduate school. But as it is now, many schools are waiving it because of COVID. So this is a good time for you to shoot your shots. Okay, try and apply to schools now and save money, because you need to save money while doing this process. If you don't need to write an exam, why should you spend money in writing it? For those of you that are in Nigeria, dollar to naira rate is going up. These exams are in dollars, so the rate is going up. So if you can avoid writing these exams, why not apply now? Another question I've been asked is about applying to colleges. Now, it's easier to apply to colleges because the requirements are not so much. But the thing is, it's going to be hard for you to get a visa with a college acceptance letter. Because why are you going to attend college in the US when you can go to school here? Okay, so instead of doing college, just try and apply to a university. It's really hard. I don't want to say you will not get visa with college, but I'm going to just tell you that it's going to be really hard. You have to be able to fully defend your reason for going to a college of education in the US when you can be applying to the university. Okay, you have to give a very good reason. So if you know that you cannot take that risk, try to apply to a university instead of a college. Yes, colleges are cheaper. Yes, the acceptance rates are probably higher, but at the end of the day, you need to get that visa to be able to come here. Another question I've been asked is if you need to pay your tuition fee before coming here. And for many schools, the answer is no. For many schools, you can come here first. It's just that it varies. In some schools, it will get to a certain time in the semester where you have to pay your fees. Meanwhile, for some other schools, you don't need to pay until you are done with the semester. And then there are other schools that will require you to pay before you start classes. So it's very different. These are questions that you should ask. But there are many schools that would allow you to travel and start classes without paying your fees first. Okay, I've been asked a lot of questions about graduate assistantships, and I think I'm going to make a separate video on that, but I'm just going to say a little bit about that. You can get a graduate assistantship from Nigeria, okay, and you can use that as your proof of funds. So you just take that to the embassy. Make sure that you also have a bank statement that will cover the rest. Your graduate assistantship covers your tuition, and you're also going to be getting stipends. but you also need to get a bank statement that will show that you can still feed yourself and you can take care of transportation and some other things that you need to pay for, like your health insurance. Even though your graduate assistantship letter would show that you have enough funds to cover your tuition, it's important that you still have a backup statement. There are schools that are giving assistantships before you arrive the US. That way, you've gotten your funding covered before you get here. Also, if you do not get a graduate assistantship, it is fine. Some people do not get graduate assistantships till their second or even third semester. Some don't even get at all. But if you do not get before coming here, just try and work towards funding your first semester and applying for a graduate assistantship in your second semester. In that first semester, while you are in school, try to ask for available assistantship positions. Try to connect with your instructors so they can write letters of recommendation for you. That way, you can work towards getting an assistantship by the next semester. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And to my new subscribers, you are welcome. To my old subscribers, thank you for staying. I hope you're all doing well. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the content that I'm giving you guys, and I really hope that for those of you that are planning to come to the US, that your plan works out. I wish you good luck, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.